this year marks the 35th anniversary of Fatal Attraction, which wild. But
Sultan wasn't even born when I did that.
and I saw recently, though, fairly recently, like a listicle that was like, the craziest women in movies. And I thought, and of course your character was listening, I thought, are we still calling women crazy? Or I'm so curious what your take on, like maybe at that time, us being not as sensitive and throwing the word crazy around, but still to this day, when you reflect back, do you still feel like you somewhat defend her and say there was something else going on? We shouldn't deem her crazy or necessarily even the villain.
Oh, I always try to defend her because, first of all, the original version of Fatal Attraction, she kills herself. And that character was much more she was self-destructive. She wasn't a psychopath. But they did this rigorous testing, and the audience was so angry and upset by that character that even though she killed herself, they said, no, she has to be blown away. So it's classic catharsis. In the Greeks and in Shakespeare, you have order, then disorder comes in, violence happens, and order is restored through bloodshed, basically. And that's basically what happened. And I think it was a much more satisfying ending for the audience. And the camera, goes in on the family at the end. But for that character, I fought against it for as long as I could because I didn't think it was fair to that character and that no one knew her backstory and why she was behaving the way she did. So I think they're thinking of kind of, revisiting it. And I just hope that they pay attention to the why of that behavior.
It would be a really interesting story to revisit today. No, because I do think the audience is more enlightened. It would be interesting to see what test audiences today would say about an ending, because the suicide really is the ending that makes the most sense. Right? I mean, if you think about it now.